Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Neese, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game one. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Three and 0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Eugenio Suarez gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Neese pauses. First pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And this might be a situation where a little time in the video room pays off. They know this is a guy that'll throw that curveball early in the count. So it looked like he was waiting for it, and he'll drive in a run here on the double.
Joey Votto stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on Devin Mesoraco. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Rips this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Jay Bruce will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 Reds. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. And hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
John Jaso comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, John Jaso.
Too high, 1-0. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Gregory Polanco will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that's in there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Into the seats, 0-1. Nice is ready. Here he comes, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Zach Cozart will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rodriguez is there on to first, and there are two down.
Batting 8, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeze has got it, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Starling Marte will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Bruce looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Stepping in now, Jung-Ho Gong. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average entering play at 301. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, the fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Duvall ranging back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
David Freese will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Francisco Cervelli will step forward now. currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Well, he's got an excellent batting average on the season, and he's hitting over 400 in his last 10.
From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
One 0 count. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
And now with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And so many times in a ball game, games can hinge on one at-bat. A simple fly ball here would have gotten him the lead. Instead, he comes up empty on that one, and the runners remain at first and third with 2 away now.
Standing in now, Jonathan Neese. And she'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Anthony DeSclafani set to lead off the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Neese into his motion. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Billy Hamilton will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
I'm not so sure they were even trying to pitch to him. It'll be interesting to see how they approach him here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First and second here with nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McCutcheon is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one.
Well, that's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Hit hard towards the hole, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Too high. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Reds lead it 2-1. John Jaso digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fly ball to straightaway left. Duvall on the move, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 22,
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's Starling Marte. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bruce. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Devin Mesoraco is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Catcher number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Neese gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. Anthony DeSclafani will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rodriguez for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jung-Ho Kang is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
This is line to left. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Striding into the box, David Freese. He reached on a single in his first try. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
And this is a good job here of using the whole field. You see him go the other way with this pitch. No chance at all to run this thing down, and you see it take that one big hop right up and over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. For Freese, the double is his 8th of the season so far. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's popped up out towards short right field. Bruce has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
So striding in, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is low, ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. To ball, giving chase. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. I kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for 3, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Neese, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Neese sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Billy Hamilton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Adam Duvall will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. John Jaso comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
John Jaso.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1-2, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cozart has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. On his way to pitch number 75. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. In there, 1-2 now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. Through 5, all even at 2-2. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder number 32, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Devin Mesoraco will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Brandon Phillips steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Polanco, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Gung's got it. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Starling Marte Gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Jung-Ho Kang will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jose Peraza is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jose Peraza.
Down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Tony Watson will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Full count. Here it comes. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I tell you, he has not looked like a .220 hitter to me. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 after the foul ball there. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 3-2. Ross Ohlendorf will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ross Ohlendorf.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Right side and right into the shift. Phillips is up with it, 1 away.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Sean Rodriguez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Matt Joyce will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Matt Joyce.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Neftali Feliz will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Neftali Feliz.
Adam Duvall will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Feliz is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Jay Bruce stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. Devin Mesoraco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. In there, strike one. Called strike 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 3-2. J.J. Hoover is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
J.J. Hoover.
John Jaso will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And there's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Alfredo Simon will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Simon.
Andrew McCutcheon will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Hamilton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
That's inside. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Mark Melanson will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Zach Cozart, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-2. Hit to first. Jasso takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 30.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes him throw to first for the out.
Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Right there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Freeze is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing in the Cincinnati ninth. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail it here 3-2. Tony Cingrani is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Striding in to start the ninth, Starling Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And this is not the way you want to start the ninth inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now in a one-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Jung Ho Gong Comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Hit to short. Fielded by Kozar. Phillips for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Number 7, David Green.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. Even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled, and this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
Here's David Freese to stand in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 3-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors.